Got lots of books to talk about today, y'all. I'm excited. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Crystal. Thank you so much for being here. If you are a fellow bookworm and you love to talk about books and to hear about books and to watch videos about books, you're in the right place. I would love it if you would subscribe. Let's be friends. I'm really excited about today's video. We are going to be talking about all of the books that I am excited to read in 2023. January just started, so I have tons of books on my TBR that I would like to get through this year. First and foremost, the entire Throne of Glass series. My husband got me this series for Christmas, and I cannot even tell y'all how pumped I am to read this series. I just finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses last month. I read the last book in December. I know that following A Court of Thorns and Roses, you're supposed to read the Throne of Glass series and then the Crescent City series, which takes me to my next two books. Dun, dun, dun. My husband got me these books as well. So I got a lot of fantasy ahead of me this year. I'm thinking I'll probably read these starting in the springtime, but y'all, I cannot wait to dive more into this world. I can't even contain my excitement. I can't wait. Okay, moving on. The next series I'm really excited to read this year is the Miles High Club series by T.L. Swan. I am actually going to be diving into this month. It is currently January 12th, and I am currently reading Things We Never Got Over, and I am about halfway through that book. As soon as I finish that book, I'm going to start this series. I believe The Stopover is the first book. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll have to look at the order before I dive into this, but I'm pretty sure The Stopover is the first book. And I think there's a fifth book coming out in February. So I really, really want to read this series in time for the new book to come out. I've heard this series is spicy, and I can't wait. Okay, I've got one more series for y'all. So the next series is a dark romance. This is a 3-book series, but I think these 2 books are like the main attractions. There is like a little short story before the 2 main books, and this one is called Satan's Affair. The main 2 books are Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. I have heard that this series is incredibly dark and disturbing and triggering, which makes me want to read it even more. For me, the darker, the better. My trigger threshold is really, really high. I don't really get triggered by much. Just love books that are dark and disturbing. That's just my personality. Okay, the next book I'm really excited to read this year is The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. This has been on my TBR for the longest time. I've never read a Simone St. James book, but I've heard that she's an incredible author. I am also a big, big lover of true crime, and from what I've heard, this book is amazing for true crime enthusiasts. It says here, lovers of true crime will get a kick out of this thriller that oozes atmosphere. The cover itself just gets me, you know? Okay, last and final book that I am excited to read in 2023 is Spells for Forgetting. To be honest, I don't know much about this book going in. The only thing that I kind of know about it is that it has a little bit of magic realism, and it is a very cozy read. I also know that this is a mystery, so in my mind, I'm thinking a cozy mystery mixed in with magic realism. That sounds like my kind of book. With quiet magic like wind on a spooky autumn evening, Spells for Forgetting is so atmospheric it will leave you breathless. This blends slow burn romance and intense mystery into a beautiful twisty gem of a novel. You won't want to miss this one. So yeah, this sounds like something that I'm really gonna love, and I can't wait to read it. All right, so that does it for the books that I am most excited to read this year. I will be reading more books than this, but I just wanted to include in this video the books that I am most excited and most looking forward to reading in 2023. If you've read any of these, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'm just excited to have another year of reading. 2022 was such a good year for reading for me. I read so many incredible books. If you haven't seen my video of all of my 2022 book favorites, I have those on my channel as well. But feel free to go check that video out of my top 10 books that I read last year. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you as part of my book community here on YouTube. I will also put my Instagram handle here on the screen. I have my personal page, and then I also have a book club page as well. I would love to have y'all come follow along over there also. And thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.